Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on Mill Road in north. It is Ghost fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland here with the 7th Panzer shown here with lightning roll right off the bat with Jaeger light infantry upgrades, tactical movement, relief infantry, target tanks, and the dual close air support with double infantry Panzerfaust. Plus to the south it is Smileman fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin. Here with Armoured Assault forming up the 8th Mechanized Corps here. We got Armoured Assault with T-35s, radio intercept, vehicle repair training, R2 stomach attacks, and the IS-2 heavy tanks. That's likely going to be an emphasis on heavy tanks from both sides. Going to be MD-42 start there versus the classic, not less classic, doubling engineer start here from Smileman 1 Conscript. They're obviously seizing more territory in the early game from the German players, as they typically can't exploit that too much. Had this been against the Oberkommando West, this would have been a lot more risky for Smileman, since the Sturm Pioneers could punish a doubling engineer build. But again, the Wehrmacht, there's typically less, chance of getting punished here very, very hard. But so far, spreading out across there with the Soviet engineers. Of course, I have to see if this keeps up with the Germans. The Wehrmacht players looks like to see if they can find some way to exploit this, perhaps. But yeah. MD-42 this pressing the conscripts, and the South Engineers firing off about stuff here for Smileman. Thumbs up. Engineers on the west side here. Second Grenadiers got there for Ghost. East side there we got the Grenadiers grabbing these in a field here for the glory of Deutschland. Pioneers MD-4 to bring about here, and of course, as always, a big highly thanks to my Patreon supporters, these champions, these heroes who keep me supported. You too can join your ranks by pledging on Patreon or donating. Links in the description. I'll do comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. But yeah, bit messes there. Out of the way, Grenadiers and the south here. We've got skirmishes between the Pioneers and the conscripts. Conscript north here for Smileman. We got a third conscript there on the way, going for the triple conscript engineer build. Bit of skirmishing here, MD-42 there. Simply can't hit the conscripts, but awkward there for Ghost, handling his machine gun perhaps a bit too static. And there we go, Smileman now just backing off at the conscripts there, but at the same time now the north flank of the machine gun is exposed. The Ghost at least seems to realise his winging gun is called to cover the flank there. In the south, a bit of skirmishing continuing. The conscript court there. Looks like he's hoping the machine gun trying to deal with the northern conscript court, but that is not what happened. Third Grenadiers court there for Ghost. In the south here, Pioneers, Grenadiers pushing back engineers there from the southern victory point and other points there. Very good. Meanwhile, those Smileman is just cracking those to the map. Again, the double engineers start just allowing a more aggressive map control versus the German player. I definitely feel like it Ghost needs to be careful not to focus too much in the center here and actually remember to grab the rest of the map, because the opponent holds more of the resources. It's not going to matter if he holds one more victory upon his opponent, because he's just going to get ground down. Leaving the flank exposed to push northwards with MD-42, a bit awkward there. Conscript forward there, catching the machine in a pretty bad spot here. Ghost taking further losses of the machine gun crew there. Conscript there suppressed. No follow up here from further forces of Ghost. Getting a bit dicey here. Getting just a tiny bit dicey. Ghost keeps following here versus Smileman. In the south, we got Ghost forces moving up. Machinery position once will deal with the Socialist here by the centre point. Grenadiers grab the northern point here. Back at base, nothing further going for Ghost. He could take up. He could also be planning a 4th Grenadiers Corps, which again seems to be slightly popular as of late. And certainly if players are going for tier 4, they sometimes contemplate going for 4 Grenadiers as well. But there you go. Tech on the way, plus more Pioneers here for Ghost. Pioneers, they got the southern point here. Grenadiers was in the gears of plus versus the flamethrower. That is definitely not where you want to be with the Grenadiers. You're 14 with the conscripts here. Getting a decent amount of machine gun action in there, but you need to be mindful there of the flanks. So you can see how low the health of the machine gun is. One conscript routed. Grenadiers in a lot of trouble, need to retreat now. Pioneers not doing anything. Almost got the southern munitions point here. Machine gun repositioned, but I think it's going to have to retreat entirely and just get reinforced. Its current position is a bit hazardous. Pioneers going to need swapping out position. Probably go down that sooner, successfully rather than engineers, but still, Smileman continue to have great map control here versus Ghost. Mines up there, thumbs up. And Tech finally done, more Pioneers in the way, building a bunker up as well at the same time. Half a command point away here for Ghost if he wants those G43s. Of course, maybe just planning light machine guns. We shall of course see. Going for light machine guns, so guessing no G43s for him. So again, likely just going for the doctrine for the sake of the target tank and the Stuka close air support. Neglecting then, I would say, the 3 other abilities, which we typically find is a bit of a shame. Coming forwards here, and we got tech or mines up there, and Tech back on the base to support company, very much as expected. No Sir player goes for the special RAF command at this stage. Well, at least most of them never do. Mines down there, good work. Thorough mining here so far by Smileman. Of course, could also lay down some flare mines for the conscripts once they hit Veterans in 1. But there's a bit to go there. Like the Baker does coming up for Ghost, very good. Bunker ready, but he's a bit short on the munitions required to get the medic stuffed inside of it. Machine gun back in action. Conscript about the right flank, going to go straight to the fuel pump. That looks a bit good move there by Smileman. Definitely, I think exploits Ghost tendency, I think, to focus a bit too much in the centre and not enough on the resources, which can be a mistake some players like overcommit to. Like they'll just get so utterly like focused in the centre of the map, they just ignore the resource, in particular the fuel, which typically long term tends to lead to less than good results. Because, you know, fuel is important if you want tanks, and if you really want the big tanks, you really need fuel. Ghost, they're going for the armoured car, the 2-2, like the Punchy speed wagon. Contra 5 up from the gun, the seeding at the camera, the fuel plant has been on neutral overall. Smileman is really putting some serious pressure on Ghost here. Gun is moving in. Gun is squatting into retreat as it gets overwhelmed here by Smileman's infantry. Some minor forces there moving northwards here. Gun is quite low on health, having hit the mine. Got pressure there, and there we go. Medic bunker almost upgraded alongside the armoured car there, round to the front line here. Meanwhile, Smileman just taking advantage of the current advantage. He's got to go for a T-17 before the 7-minute mark. He can begin building it. Very good there. Really highlights just how great of a start here. Smileman got off versus Ghost. Thumbs up there. He's going to acquire pack 40 here from Ghost, or at least another armoured car. But he really needs to work on the fuel here. Situation that definitely needs to like stop focusing much on the centre victory point. I mean, it's nice to have, it gives you some, you know, tactical advantage and we can have to maneuver and all that stuff, but it's not worth, like, conceding the rest of the map for. It never is. More mines here from Smileman. Very good. Thumbs up. Armor car getting the counter behind heavy car, backed up the heavy machine gun team. Pack for there for Ghost as expected. The T-70 will have at least a few more minutes to like do some nasty stuff that it goes before the Pack 40 arrives to at least slightly curtail its actions. Moving straight for the centre now, in use of the Minesweeper. Obviously looking to see if Ghost may lay down a telemine here, I think, in part, just to ensure it doesn't like lose the T-70 right away, which would of course be a great kill there for Ghost and a huge tactical advantage. Neiman Smileman filling up with the E-63 Vision field gun for anti-tank and artillery purposes, very good. Part 1 in the centre. T-70 running about and just firing away at those damn Germans. Pack 40 has arrived, and of course, Smileman immediately knows, thanks to the radiant ability, of course, if he pays attention and listens. Then again, for all we know, he's turned off all sound. Is blasting Barbie Girl by Aqua at like full volume. Armor car then engaging the T-70, punching straight through the side armor. Pack 40 setting out there for Ghost. He punts up. They can only fit take more mines from Smileman. Again, very consistent mining there. Really good stuff there. Then he's being hammered here by the T-70 tank with its 45mm cannon. Fritz is already dead. Jurgen has drawn him in the afterlife, leaving only Dieter and Dietrich. And they may not last much longer against the ire of the T-70 light tank. In the south here, a bit of skirmish about to continue. And there we go. 2 conscripts with 1 grenadier squad here. Gun is trying to flank here. Bit there, Pack 40 moving up, armoured car at the ready as well here for Ghost. Roughing it off. Decent hit there, kills Petrov. As he thought it was a baseball. Hey look, comrades, they're throwing us a ball! That's not a ball, Petrov! Poof. Ah, thick couple yards. But then there's Tisa knocked out here. Smileman now they're back pathing. Well, screwed him over there. He made a mistake. The other way got Pantherfast packed and armoured card, dealing a ton of damage before the T-70 had much of a chance of surviving that. Fielding number behind the Pack 40 position there. First shot there does some damage. Pioneers pushing forward for this is 3. Pack 40 getting out there. Squad to the far, running down the machine in the centre. He needs to be a bit careful. Still, good kill on the T-70 so fast. I mean, that really slows down Smileman. His advantage. He's actually going for a second T-70. He's just been so far ahead with it. He just goes, yeah, I can go for a second T-70. And realistically, he probably can. I mean, he does have a significant fuel advantage over Ghost here already. So, I mean, just trying to like spot it further. The second T-70 isn't a half bad idea. I mean, oh, he cancels it. He cancels. I mean, I don't blame him for that. I was about to say, you know, you could go for that. You could also just try and go for the T-34 from 6 fast or T-45. But, you know, either I would say choice there, I think, is perfectly viable here for Smileman versus Ghost. Perfectly viable considering like the resource situation, the fact that just Ghost has not been doing a great job in terms of map control and resource flow. Mortar out here though, not a bad choice, particularly on the smaller, more cramped map like Mill Road. Light artillery pieces like mortars tend to be quite good. As the Valmont though, you just tend to like mortars in general, I find. But most players never bother with them. Hell, I forget them when I play as the Valmont when I probably shouldn't. Feeling my band machine again. Incredible range here, of course. Effectively got an entire screen's range there. Got the mortar wing forwards here for Smileman. The turn gives, of course, more artillery. Southern fuel point again being lost, as you might notice again. It's Ghost here focusing more centre. At least he's also pushing northwards here. At least not too heavy focus in the north, but he still should have something nearby to defend the fuel point. Honestly, at this point, I'd even consider just throwing down some S-mines. It makes it much harder for the opponent just like harass them and requires a more, specific effort to then grab it. No tech yet here for Ghost. No additional vehicles. Nothing else, in fact, from Ghost. Or Geist. Filtering eastwards. Western point being seized. Mines going off there again. Very consistent mining again proves to be a significant hurdle for Ghost's infantry. And, sticking their feet to their legs. Pack ready again. Conch being hammered here out in the underground. Lost in fuel, but at least mortar there firing away here. Machine gun needs to retreat. Oh, that's too late now, I think. Field gun Barton plus mortar. He could get lucky, though, but there's also a good chance to get swiped. Also worth noting, he actually did go for second wing forward 2, which I missed. That's good there. 2 thumbs up to Ghost. Denver seeing a slight increase in Valmont players. If not right away, they will typically later down the match go for another MG42. So, thumbs up on that. MG42s, I think, can get a bit underestimated by some players, but they're really good and find them, in fact, to be critical for the Valmont success. Good MG42 handling. Punt's going to just one away there for Ghost. Got the western fuel point, but I'd say that's going to be a short-lived victory as Smileman immediately counterattacks. Meanwhile, he's trying to get to the eastern one, though Smileman, he's actually retreating most of his forces. Also leaving the field gun dreadfully exposed. Like, theoretically, Ghost right, he could have won the field and cleared out, and then either grab it or destroy it. Gonna need to retreat soon. Roughing it off there. Mortar fire almost takes him out, and there you go. A really nasty loss there. Not only is it going to just go white, but he loses the light machine gun. That is bad news there. Definitely punishes Ghost there for outstanding his luck beyond what he could actually bear. Shuffling the mortar crowd, contributing further forward. Got MB42 nearby to deal with that, but still, mortar nearby means the machine gun crew there needs to be very, very careful. Attack for Ghost, thumbs up. I'm caught up between the field gun. Doing a nice bit of damage. Punch guns following up here as well. That could be a real problem here. If I'm correctly pop tactical movement, just allow the Panthers more easily catch up with it. But there you go. Down to 4-man. Health dropping there as bullets fly through their bodies and occasionally enter tank gun yourself. And there you go. 3-man left. Armored commerce guard it. Need to get the rest of those forces moving. T-34-6 here for Smileman. Thumbs up. Again, just further exploiting the armored advantage he's got. Didn't get the field gun. I feel like he'd been more aggressive. Like he just driven up the armored car behind the field gun, in fact, just blocked its retreat path and just killed the crew, I think, very swiftly. So, missed opportunity. Obviously, he was probably concerned about something there, but I think it would have been worth the attempt. Personally. Nothing further going on the base, but it's going to need some armor out soon. And like any, I think, attempted stalling for the targeting right now for Ghost is going to end up pretty awkwardly, I think, at best. At least getting out some armor, maybe a Stug 2, I think, would do the best here for Ghost and surviving until they get out his target tank. But Smileman there, pushing straight for the T-34-6. Thumbs up. Concentrate with the light machine gun there versus the Grenadiers. Also with the light machine gun. More light machines being upgraded there. We got mines being spotted, being swept. Thumbs up to Ghost. And there you go, I'm catching the mortar crew here. Blasting through with swift and violent action. Backed up with heavy machine gun team 2. Field gun moving forward. T-34 rushing northwards as well. Still, Ghost is somewhat stabilizing here versus Smileman again, getting that T-7 did a lot. And there you go. Another mine that pretty much spells the doom of the armored car. Again, mines really make a huge difference. So again, thumbs up to Smileman for his absolutely near religious approach to mining. There's the conscripts, T-54 coming up, engaging them, release the machines in the nearby shed. Pack 40 moving in as well there. Support McCall going up, so Lee's Ghost is not trying to stall for the TIE tank right away. Very good. Right from north, he gets control like cover, and there we go. Oh, the shot whiffed. Had a chance, I think, of actually landing a whack there, but the shot whiffed. Very lucky for Smileman, and lost a few conscripts. Need to get out of that shed there before it collapses. I mean, that is not the most structurally safe position to fight from. Got it from the Pack 4 and the T-34 from 6, and then we should have been reinforced before doing anything there, like maybe like some concrete and other stuff. I believe the Germans actually did that on the eastern front. They just, you know, reinforced buildings with sandbags and other stuff there, and basically turned them into bunkers. Conjuring 14 to lock the heavy machine gun fire here. Have we got the mortar nearby again? Thumbs up there to Smileman for great use of the mortar. Excellent work there. Definitely giving Ghost a bit of a hard time. Ghost going for the Panzerkampfwagen. Very much good there. That's what Smileman's going to go for next. Who knows? Versus Ghost. Could be more T-34s from 6s. Could be the T-35. He could theoretically try and stall for the IS-2 here, though I would not strongly advise that one in the current set of circumstances. That could actually give Ghost, I think, sufficient room and time to, like, you know, turn the game around and make it very difficult for the IS-2 to make much of an impact. So you should probably just go for one more tank. Then I think you can maybe get, you know, IS-2 stall to work with here versus Ghost. We got 448 versus 321. Panda 4 right about down here for Ghost and the German army. There we go. Panzerkampfwagen figure effects bereit. Around from some dirt road. Another field gun there for Smileman. Starting to look a lot like an IS-2 stall here from Smileman then. If he's going to go for the double field gun snap, he could go for another T-34 from 6. I mean, maybe he isn't, but it seems fairly likely, since again, in most cases, again, a player, be they Soviet or Axis or Allied or whatever, would go for double anti-tank guns and they're trying to stall for their big heavy tank. Panther failed to get any wiping the 2 conscripts. Pretty lucky there for Smileman again. Let's see this luck can carry him far enough to get out of the IS-2 with just 2 field guns and a T-34. Then again, if Ghost himself now tries to stall for the Tiger tank in return, the IS-2 stall could have a really good chance of working out this, and so at that point then Ghost is not going to be putting up a lot of pressure against Smileman, so that's always something you might as well. But particularly, like, you know, your opponent has a chance of going for like a heavy tank, you yourself want to go for one. Do consider you really want to be stalling for the heavy tank, because if you both do, you know, you're effectively like rewarding your opponent for going for the heavy tank as well. And in the case of the Wehrmacht versus the Soviets, that's typically not what you want to be doing. Need to fix up that Panther 4 bit. Got all 3 victory points, so that's pretty good here for Ghost. That is pretty good, and obviously a bit of a headache there for Smileman.
300 points stand between us and defeat.
Oh dear, Ghost is going to go for the Tiger tank as well, I think, as well. I mean, he's going for a double anti-tank gun now, so very, very likely he's also going to try and stall for the Tiger tank, and again, Smileman will have the inherent advantage because he's already at the tech end there as well, so he doesn't like to do anything further. Plus, he's got more map control for a longer period of time. He just has more resources. He's going to get the IS-2 out much sooner here than Smileman. But Ghost is going to have a chance for Tiger tank. So definitely a questionable decision now by Ghost. And I think most approaches and tactical doctrines. So there you go. Second pack forward ready. Of course, Ghost knows this, and again, this might further them to believe, of course, his opponent's going to go stall for a Tiger tank himself, at which point, again, he's going to get rewarded for going for his IS-2, because, again, he's going to be able to get that out a damn sight faster than Ghost there has a chance of getting out a Tiger tank. Good quality for the gun. At least we can get rid of that. Be huge here for Ghost, obviously. That would be fairly big. And we've got the T-34 through in the centre pack, so forming in to deal with that. Worcestershire Panzer. If it could spot it and hit it, obviously. Back here, machine holding up. That backed up with the Pack 40, or is the Pack 40 backed up with the MU-42? Maximum on the way there for Smileman to deal with Ghost Infantry. Slow things down. Not bad. Up north here, controlled by the Panther 4. Except the Panther 4 can't seem to land the damn hit. Shot fire there, gets a kill or two. Smileman meanwhile getting ever closer to that IS-2 heavy tank. Current rate of income pecks it around in 2 minutes, and then calling the IS-2 heavy tank. Meanwhile, Ghost is at least 5 minutes or so away from a target tank himself. It's just going to be 6 because it hasn't been taken up, so that would require more resources to get out of the target tank. So yeah, Smileman here, definitely heavy tank bound. And certainly again at a faster pace than his opponent. Mortal bombardment in the machine gun. Of course, the big question, of course, is Smileman just doing this because he's aware his opponent's going to try and stall for attack himself? Now he's just thinking he wants a big tank. And he's just hoping his opponent can't punish him. Because like he made a good read on his opponent, this is of course, you know, really solid, playing very great, but again he just did it because, you know, I want big tank, then obviously this is a fairly dumb idea, but you know, that's that. Keep flanking the Panther 4. Shot goes straight for the frontal armor. Excellent hit. Engineers getting blasted with the T for Panther 4 there. Pack 4 nearby. There we go. Pack punches straight for the T-34's frontal armor. Got the machine crew there defending the eastern field point there still. Left side is seeing minimal action. Got a conscript there and the field gun backing it all up here. A decent position here for Smileman and the Red Army. Another push for the center is being met with severe and fierce resistance from Smileman. Ghost also has the Sturmovik close air support ready. Smileman meanwhile is less than a minute away from the IS-2 heavy tank. The IS standing for Joseph Stalin. Fun fact.
We are now authorized to request more powerful units.
More pioneers there for Ghost. Still plenty of time away there from the Tiger tank. He has researched tier 4 though. But still, that's going to take some time to get it out. So he basically has to like somehow survive the IS-2 for long enough to destroy it fast. But there you go. Smileman hit the 22-minute mark. Can't go for the IS-2 heavy tank. All he needs to do is just press that button. And his big tank dreams will come true. You suppress the pinned down by the M42 Pack 1 gaining the T-34 from 6. Great hit. And there you go. IS-2 heavy tank mobilized here for Smileman and the Red Army. And since they Ghost made good progress here versus Smileman, we got 425 versus 228. He's being murdered here by the Maxim though. We got 5 kills clutch on that. That one we got the mortar with 3 kills and basically 2. So the interesting thing to be here will, how will Ghost react to the arrival of Smileman's IS-2? Will he panic? Will he make adjustments to his strategy? Will he still trying to go for the target? Will he go for Stoops? Will he go for more packs? What will he do here in response to the IS-2 heavy tank? Panther north, he fires at the conscript whiffs. Pack 40, he could try and catch the IS-2 with a target weak point. I think it would be fairly effective to then combine with the Stuka close air support. In fact, that'd be a great trap. There go pops, at least the Stuka close air support. Pack does not particularly well set up. He doesn't have the chance for that target weak point here. Luftwaffe goes in there. Panther bombs knocked out. There you go. Good hits in the IS-2 heavy tank. In this case, the bit of the terrain here, the tree line there, absorbs some of the fire there from the Kanonenvogel. Very good there. Panther 4 narrowly surviving. T-4 winging it from the Pack 40. Luftwaffe could also deal some damage to that one. But sadly, with that line of sight, they can't really see much more to do anything about it. So I think there's something to finish off the IS-2 here with Luftwaffe, perhaps. Oh, there you go. Shot probably actually firing at the T-54, which does go down. But the IS-2 survives. There you go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Luftwaffe fires. And it narrowly survives the encounter there with another Kanonenvogel there. Taking intense damage, but it is still operable. Meanwhile, we got a big push for the infantry. Taking advantage of the gaps made by the tanks. We got here Ghost neatly counterattacking the infantry and the heavy machine gun team there. Got the other machine moving to the flank here, catching the entire conscript horde there from Smileman, forcing a retreat for the glory of Deutschland. In the center, machine gun field gun holding up here, and this back at the base here, close to at least. Smileman is working hard here at his IS-2 heavy tank. Those wondering what all those handles are doing on the side and the back of the turret. They're actually finding things to hold on to as they rode along on the tank. Uses the maximum machine gun. Quickly getting suppressed here. Ghost's continued lack of artillery continues to show. As the mortar can just make this a lot easier for them. And a lot less painful. Almost got the maximum, then we got the arse on the move again here. He needs to work hard to fix it. It is swiftly operational once more. And Ghost is going to have to deal with it this time without the Stuart Close air support, at least for a while. But he is getting close towards the Tiger Tank. He is getting there. We are now about a minute away here from Ghost calling in the mighty Tiger Tank and crushing Smileman in his dreams at the very least. We'll have to see if we can actually succeed in it. But for now, he's going to have to, like, dream about it and then see if we can, turn those dreams into reality. Another T-34 there for Smileman. IS-2 looks for the machine crew almost taken out there. Ghost seconds away from the IS-2. Tank machine crew there exterminated. Panther 4 bounces. IS-2 whiffs. There we go. Tiger Tank out here for Ghost and the German army. Running to support the front line. Crushing fences, trees, and the occasional squirrel. Trying the machine gun, thumbs up at Smileman. Could have tried grabbing it, but obviously felt like that would not be worth the risk. Or perhaps just didn't want to touch it. I'll wait Tiger Tank moving forward there, no pin on machine gun for the Tiger Tank. I think you should consider it, but also don't, blame him for maybe wanting to stay up for the Stupid Crusader support instead. I'll be pushing forward here, counting headed from the Tiger Tank. 2 souls immediately snuffed out by the Tiger Tank. Further losses are inflicted. Field and flank at the Panther 4, pushing down to half health alongside the IS-2. Tiger Tank takes some light damage, comes on the fire from the Tiger Tank once more, is backing out, forcing retreat here on Smileman. We got 400 and 220, and we got the pack forces around here, no target weak point yet, but the target weak point brigade in there. We do get one. We take advantage of that, be great, and there you go. IS-2 stunned for at least a few seconds, but doesn't look like Ghost can follow us up on it to maybe finish it off here. That is fairly good for him. Field is on the west side, expecting the Tiger Tank moving forward. They hit a mine. Oh dear. Smileman's mine continues to be an absolute problem here for Ghost, who meanwhile has still yet to lay down, I think, a single mine here versus his socialist opponent. Keep it up to the Panther 4 here. Getting the drop on the Panther 4 there. Panther 4 is close to 82, but there you go. IS-2 not going for it here. Gaining veterans on it. Soviet heavy tank. Thumbs up there to Smileman. Thumbs up. Another target weak point. Can this time actually finish the job here? Can he take out here Smileman's heavy tank? Then another shot goes through. Excellent. But the IS-2 is quickly beyond the range of the Pack 40. And Ghost lacks the forces to keep up the pursuit and finish off the IS-2 heavy tank. Panzer's routed up north here, pumping seas for the Pioneers and pull back. Of course, he needs Pioneers to fix up his Tiger Tank. Machine by the Son of X bomb engaged with the T-54 from 6. Need to retreat here. Ghost very sensibly doesn't take the chance on that one. And there you go, Panther 4 getting actually 2. 19 kills was named, shots and added. North here, Tiger Tank is hauled back to the base very slowly, therefore needed repairs. Very good. The faster you get that into action, the better. Because it just doing nothing there for like minutes is pretty bad, because it just means like you got 640 manpower, 230 fuel, doing nothing for minutes on end, which is just horribly inefficient. And the problem is you occasionally still see players like go for a really heavy tank and then be very inactive, meaning again they just got a really, really expensive paperweight. Ground the northern point. Panther 4 eventually 19 kills. Got the shoots and added. It is now a pocket Tiger. Actual Tiger, there's almost good to go here for Ghost. Almost good to go. There we go. I was doing game here. The Panzer are going to deal. We got 10 kills. Veterans one on that heavy piece of machinery. Back here, base, filtering ready for Smileman once more. Still no artillery from Ghost, but still not a single mortar or anything like that. Well, there's mortars and there's the Panzerwerfer. It's not like there's really like a ton of choice artillery here for the Germans. It's not like it's a great amount of choice. But there you go, Pack 40 punching through the IS-2, targeting ultimately in. But there's a lot of mines, there's a lot of infantry in the way here, making it hard here for Ghost just to make a push. He does have the dual close air support ready again, but can he set up correctly? Oh, mine gets set off there. Very good, very good. He could, of course, try calling in the dual close air support in the hopes that these aircraft flexes off the mines for the shots. A bit risky, but could be an idea maybe. Packs moving in. Got the mortar there easily with 5 kills. Thumbs up there to Smileman. Really good use of that mortar. Targeting, flanking in the IS-2, and there you go. CoH2 rocket launcher. Smileman adding even more artillery here versus Ghost, who continues to have no artillery. Machine gun in a bit of trouble. And a pack crew there cleared out by Smileman, who pushed forward to the IS-2 here, looking to have destroyed. Pack provides up shot bounces. Panzer there moving in as well there. Good hit from the target tank in the IS-2 in there. Got air support calling with Smileman, but Ghost also calls in the air support here. That's set. He continues to fight in there. Meanwhile, Smileman's looking to get the IS-2 out of there. Luftwaffe kind of whips the shots there. Almost got the IS-2, but it survives with the tiniest level of health there. Some great luck there for Smileman. Great luck. CoH2 rocket launch out there for Smileman's going to throw another pressure to Ghost. 366 versus 201. Situation here for Smileman is slightly pressured in terms of victory points, but for the most part he does, I think, have the upper hand over Ghost here, who needs to do something, I think, drastic soon. Tank taking down, you can repair to the Pine needs to work on that, but they're busy fixing up the Panzer IV. Aircraft shot down here. Got killed by the Plymouth machine gun there on the IS-2 heavy tank. Nice shooting. Bit quiet otherwise. We got a bit of moving in the north front. Ghost once more. Aircraft shot down. More firing the troops in the centre. Being caught with the machine gun, and getting caught with the T-34. No additional armor from Ghost yet. Smileman could, well, if he had the population, go for another T-34 from 6 soon. Gun is being bombarded. T-34 tank from the north. Pack 40 being caught here in the fire. There you go. Good hit on the T-34 with the Pack 40 crew. Nice shooting. CoH2 joining in. Panther 4 attacking. Tiger tank need to repair still. Could take out the T-34. That'd be a nice kill here for Ghost versus Smileman. There you go, going for the blitz and takes out Smileman's T-34 from 6. We got the IS-2 and the field guns ready. Counter-attacking, pushing back Ghost Panzer compound for another T-34 for Smileman, of course, hurls out more glorious socialist steel at his opponents. The south here point secured there by the conscripts. Target tank being slowly fixed up. Halfway to veteran C2. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Of course, the big question is, will that be sufficient versus what he's currently facing? Very quiet here. We got a small push for the Southern Victory Pop. Got 310, which is on 90 feet. Another T-34 there for Smileman. Very good. Thumbs up. Pack bombarding. IS-2 very quiet, and I believe we're getting even more mines here from Smileman. Yup. Thumbs up this Smileman. Again, very consistent mining throughout the entire match. That is really good to see. Meanwhile, again, I don't think Ghost has laid down a single mine in this match. T-34 rushing in, backed up the IS-2. Pack's moving the machine gun as well here. Clearly excusing the target tank as bait, I think, to try and draw out the IS-2, but looks like Smileman caught himself driving into the bait and suddenly held out a bit. Now got the target tank pass being baited back in return. No, it doesn't pursue, but still takes it from the field gun. The IS-2, one shot goes through, damaging the heavy tank. Up north, point being seized by the engineers. Standoff here between Ghost and Smileman continues. But Smileman continuing, I think, have the upper hand here versus Ghost. Panther ramming, shoots and whiffs. Should go for some Stugs now. But instead he's going for heavy Panzer Corps. Panther maybe? Sturmpanzer? Not so sure what he's hoping for there. We're just going to go for a lot of Panzerwerfers. Right, heavy Panzer Corps ready. We got 262 versus 193. He goes for the Panzerwerfer. Obviously you can leverage that one here versus Smileman. Panther shoot, bounces off the IS-2's heavy armor. IS-2 shoots back and misses the more agile Panzer Kampfwagen Fear. And he's resisting the conscript from north, quickly routed by the arrival all of Smileman's tanks as well. Panzerwerfer almost done, the Ghost almost done. Few moments away there. Few moments away. There we go. Panther ready. Of course, Smileman already knows. South H2 squad playing U42 team there. Target tank moving as well. Very close 22 now. Panther 4 in the center. And that is also a fair good way towards the ace level. Up north, IS-2, the H2 itself. 17 kills. Target tank engaging the south. The conscripts not really taking much damage. And there you go. Field gun gets off a good shot. Panther 4 in the center here waiting orders as it wonders what the devil is expected of it. Pack 40 Panthers coming to check up north. Striking here north flank of Smileman. There you go. Panther badge off here around the center. Getting some kills in there, but I would say nothing really significant versus Smileman at the moment. There's nothing hugely impactful. We've got the Crucial Chain of Favor here. Not making the biggest splash, but still making a splash. We got 243 was on a 90. And his wing fullbacks, constantly being caught by them. Got the Panther tightening up. There goes shots fired, concentrating heavy losses. Almost half the entire squad gone in the blink of an eye as Ghost hammers away. And there you go, IS-2 joining in the fun. Shattering the position of the Grenadiers along with their nerves. Oh dear, they need to get that Panther out before the IS-2 takes it out here by accident. Good hit there on the Panther 4. Sandbags, as always, there from Smileman. Thumbs up and Southern Point being seized as well. There we got 243 was on 85. Smileman is slowly catching up here to Ghost. Very slowly, but surely. Heck, they're almost taken out. That'd be painful there for Ghost. Good hit on the Panther, but the IS-2. Halfway to the ace level now. Got the Panther 4 stinging blow there to Ghost. Another medium tank gone. Target weak point there gets great here on the almost ace IS-2. Ooh, second shot bounces though. Target tank on the move, but it's going to have a bit of resistance there. No idea what Ghost is planning next. I mean, his options seem frightfully limited here versus Smileman. Frightfully limited. Up north there, pumping seas, but the Panther going to be back here. Panther holding up there for Ghost.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Panther is here routed by the IS-2 heavy tank. And then we got the Target engaging, trying to push forwards. Ghost is perhaps trying to get a bit desperate here. Can't find their cover, shattered alongside some of the mates as they drop dead from German lead poisoning. Close victory on that Target tank, oh so close, yet still so far. We got 192 was 185. Pushing up with the Target tank now, getting a bit daring here, perhaps a bit desperate. We got another pack 40 there for Ghost and for the German army, floating plenty of fuel, but not using it because he doesn't have the manpower. Got machine gun pushed back with the conscript. Target tank holding up. He's so close to 82 though. Field gun shoots, whiffs. And the south, we got the constant press moving forward. We've got ace level that machine crew there. Tank through the Soviets with a violent song of German superiority, at least German firepower. Target tank moving forward, hit close to 82, comes they're routed, pushed back. And another anti-tank ready. Of course, Smileman as always is always kept informed as to what his opponent's doing there. So thumbs up to using the doctrine, at least having it. 170 versus 185. Now Smileman is in fact ahead of Ghost. And Ghost continues to bleed here versus his socialist opponent. IS-2 setting out again. North here. Ooh, shot completely whiffs, and those grenadiers goes way above their heads. Second shot there that does get a kill, and poor Reinhardt gets blown into bits. He was known as Lucky Reinhardt before this battle. After, well, he was known as Dead Reinhardt. IS-2 moving towards the centre. He is pretty much at this point, I think, just expecting Ghost to like make the push and then try to punish him for any mistakes he makes during that push. Which I guess I can't fault him for. I mean, it is a fairly solid logic, if perhaps a little less than exciting. Panzer's going to get another barrage off here, but will this one actually make the impact here that Ghost is hoping for? Will be another whiff barrage, and there go Khan's being hammered here. Got a few extra kills in, but still nothing hugely significant. Certainly nothing that disrupts his Smileman's position. Titan gains into this, also pushed back with sharp anti-tank and fire there, almost down to half health. T-Field moving forwards. Up north, IS-2 to strike the other flank here. Pack 40 fact is exposed and could get torn into dust and chunks of meat. Troops around here for the kitchen barrage. Silo collapses finally after much pain and abuse here. Panzer ever knocked out, and another slap across the face of a Ghost. Now there's a Tiger tank and some infantry left versus Smileman and a significantly larger force. Double films the flank of the Tiger tank, pushing down to half health, quarter health. And there you go, Ghost surrenders. A loss here for the German army, victory for the Soviet one. Ultimately, I mean, you know, nice to see more heavy armor back, but I feel like Ghost again could handle this much better. I mean, obviously had a weaker early game. I think again focused too much in the center. Should have focused more on the resources disruption, and he shouldn't have tried stalling for the Tiger tank like the way he did. I think that gave Smileman too much time to then pull up the IS-2 as well, which backed up by 2 field guns will typically be a big problem for the Tiger tank. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.